Okay, so we're back. I already put smut in the crease of my eye, and then I went back in with Au Contraire from MAC, both from MAC, just to really get my crease going. And I left my lids bare, and I already have foundation on, so it's helping to make the dark actually stick around. So, next I'm going to go in with my giant palette of fun Sephora colors, really fun. And I'm going to use kind of a light white. It's a lot like Shroom. Actually, it's a little bit lighter than Shroom. I'm going to go in, and actually, I know it looks like I'm covering up a lot of the crease, but as you can see, it still shows through. We just want it to be very subtle. And then I'm going to cover up the rest of my lid with it. It's okay to brush it right up under your brow. Kind of makes it stand out. It's a little bit shiny. And now you can see it starts to take some shape. It's not so brutally harsh. So now I'll do the other side. I start in the middle and kind of work my way out there. And then go down to the lid. Add some more, but usually you can go pick up more of the color from other parts of your lid, especially if you get a lot on the first time. You don't want to end up with it too caked on, because then it looks awkward. So you can see, I'm going to go ahead and use that. I haven't done anything to the brush, but just to buff out this line up towards my eyebrow. What I go for is, when I'm looking down and looking up, I look for this definition here. That's really what I'm going for. I don't know if that's what other people do, but it just helps me for a guide point. And if it's up here, then something went wrong. So, ooh, bad lighting. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with a little bit more of the purple for a light purpley effect. And just at the very top of the crease. And what I'm going to do is fill in on the side. So basically everything's going to have a little bit of color on it except for this inner piece of the lash. Gives some depth, I think. And the other side. This is a good, for me anyway, a good everyday look. You know, depending on what color I'm going to be wearing. Right now I'm wearing a blue tank top, so it kind of fits with the blue theme. Having green eyes, it's not always a good idea to wear blue, but you got to mix it up, right? So, now I'm going to actually go in and line my eyes. This is the fun part. I love eyeliner. And I think today I'm going to use my tiny 208 brush from MAC with, this is a very, very, very dark brown. If you can wear black safely without it looking bad, then go for it. I try not to, because sometimes it makes me look washed out because I'm so pale. So gently pulling the lid, starting in the middle, and just pressing it on. If you start to sweep too soon, a lot of the powder falls out. So I just blot it on there for the first run. Just blotting. Just want to make sure I get it close to the lash line, make sure you cover everything. And then I can start to sweep a little bit once a lot of the product is already on my eye. And it's easier to sweep it out. Move towards the center. You don't want too much toward the center. With powders, a lot of the time you can actually just get away with doing the top of the line because as you can see it comes down to the bottom line naturally. So if you do too much on the bottom, I think it kind of takes away, it makes your eyes look smaller. So I just do half of the bottom like that. and it seems to stay most of the day. I don't have much trouble with that. Another thing that I like to do is go back in with a slightly lighter of the same and put it on top just to give a smoky effect. So as you can see, it's kind of a light brown. And it's almost invisible, but you'll see once I open my eyes, it kind of blends. It helps to blend it up into the eyelid. Looks a little bit more natural, I think. So MAC has eyeliner, lighter colored eyeliners that you can buy specifically for that. They're liquid, and some people like them. I kind of prefer to have a little more control. The liquid's a little bit unruly, so it's hard to see. Trying to get it right in the camera. Hopefully you can spot that though. I'm just trying to. Okay. So now, kind of blended. Want it to be a little bit smoky, just a little bit naturalistic, and just have enough crease to make it show, so you don't look blank. I look blank when I do anyway. Some people are actually very gifted, and they don't have that problem. I'm going to go back in with my MAC Studio Fix powder, and because sometimes you get a little bit of fallout under your eyes, I'm going to go out. I do this before I do mascara. I don't know why. It just feels better. And mascara is kind of the finishing touch for the eyes. I'm going to do a little bit up under my brow and get on my bridge bone. Thanks for bearing with me. I love to watch everybody else's videos, so please post some if you can. It's kind of hard to set up and actually get lighting and stuff like that in much respect. So, I've got a little bit of glow in the corners. As you can see, my freckles are a constant. I'm trying to cover them up all the time. But anyway, I'm going to grab my big fluffy brush. Oh, the numbers erased. It's from MAC, but you can find these at most stores. They're just, you know, pretty luscious. They're good for blending, so. And in my gigantic Sephora gift pack, they have a couple of really cute blushes. I'm going to go ahead and use one of those. It's kind of a light pinky one, and it's going to hopefully, you know, make me look a little bit less pale because I've got this purplish thing going. Look like I'm almost frostbitten if I don't get some color on my cheeks. So that's important. And I just go all the way up the sides, kind of blend it into my forehead so that it's just like a natural transition. You know, these sides here are really important for the side view of the face, just to make it look contoured. At least from what I've found. I'm not a professional. Just love to watch other people's videos and then try stuff on myself. So there is kind of a basic daytime look. I'm going to finish it off with some mascara. Wherever my mascara is. Oh, I love when I can't find things. Where'd it go? My mascara and my 217 brush completely gone. No, there. I'll settle for my Bobbi Brown. I really, really love Telescopic from L'Oreal. Their stuff is really, really excellent. This stuff is good too. I have like 5 of everything. Anybody who has the same addiction I do knows how it goes. You never know if the next one's gonna be better, so you gotta get it. Figured I could like turn my obsession into a functional thing by recording myself and joining the many who just put themselves out there on display with their insane collections of makeup. It's fun. So it's not as good as Telescopic. It really, I mean, It's like super, it's good stuff if you haven't tried it. Anyway, give it a shot. Okay, so that is my daytime look. Always do a little bit of blending before you finish it off. Make sure you get your cheeks and stuff. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you have any requests, questions, please, please, please let me know. Thanks, you guys. Bye.